Hello friends, I am Darshan Kumar Das. Once again, welcome back to our YouTube channel Shadow Bytes. In this video, I am going to show you the headless Raspberry Pi setup where I am going to show you how to install and boot up Raspberry Pi OS on Raspberry Pi 4B without attaching any monitor, keyboard or mouse on it. Basically, I am going to show you how to display the Raspberry Pi screen on your laptop and also control the Raspberry Pi from your laptop directly using your laptop's keyboard and trackpad. So yeah, without any further delay, let's begin. So for the headless Raspberry Pi setup, at first you need to have a Raspberry Pi. For this video I am using Raspberry Pi 4B, but you can use any Raspberry Pi, be it Raspberry Pi 4B or even it is applicable with Raspberry Pi 0W. Any Raspberry Pi which is having built-in Wi-Fi will have almost the same method, only some requirements will be different that I will say later in this video. Then you need a 32GB 10 class microSD card, at least 32GB is necessary. Then you need a card reader, microSD card reader better to say, and a proper adapter for powering your Raspberry Pi. As I am using Raspberry Pi 4B, so I need to have at least 5V 3A adaptable adapter. This is auto ID power adapter from ERD. This is perfect for Raspberry Pi 4B. Link to buy this adapter will be given in the description below from where you can buy. And by the way, as you can see that I have installed dual fan aluminum alloy metal armored case on Raspberry Pi 4B. How to install this on Raspberry Pi 4B, I have already made a video on it. You can watch it from link given in the I button. Anyways, now moving to the video. Now let's talk about the software requirements for this process. But before that, let me put the memory card into my card reader and put this card reader on my laptop's USB port. So you can see I have put it. Now it's time to show you what's needed in terms of software. Now it's time to show you what's needed in terms of software for this process. Well, you need three important software for this process. At first, Raspberry Pi Imager to write the Raspberry Pi image on your microSD card. Then you need PuTTY software to access the terminal of your Raspberry Pi OS. And lastly, but not the least, the Tiger VNC software. Basically, it's a VNC viewer. Tiger VNC is best VNC software, I feel, for viewing your Raspberry Pi display on your laptop. Okay, so let's start the process. Link to download all. By the way, I have made a zip file so that you can easily download all the three software at once and then install it one by one. Link to download this zip file will be given in the description below, which contains all three softwares, these required softwares together. Link to download this zip file will be given in the description below. Okay, first let's install Raspberry Pi Imager. Within few seconds it will get installed. Okay, it get installed. Then you need to install PuTTY. This will also get installed within few seconds. It installed. And last but not the least, the Tiger VNC software you need. Okay, every software gets installed. Now you need to have, wait a minute, yeah, now you need to open Raspberry Pi Imager to write the image on your, write the Raspberry Pi image on your SD card, microSD card. Let's search your Raspberry Pi Imager. Wait a minute, yes. Click on yes. Here click on choose storage. I have already inserted 32GB microSD card, which is showing here as you can see, or using the card reader. Choose storage. No, not storage. I am extremely sorry. Choose OS. So here you need to click on Raspberry Pi OS other, then scroll down and here you can see it's written Raspberry Pi OS full 64-bit. If you are using Raspberry Pi 0W, then in that case you need to use Raspberry Pi OS full 32-bit. But as I am using Raspberry Pi 0W, sorry, not 0W, as I am using Raspberry Pi 4B, I will click on Raspberry Pi OS full 64-bit. Even this same process is applicable for Raspberry Pi 3B Plus. Even in 3B Plus is also a 64-bit Raspberry Pi, so you can use Raspberry Pi OS full 64-bit even on Raspberry Pi 3B Plus. Anyways, now click on write. Now wait a minute, before clicking on write, you need to make some changes in the settings. So here to click on this icon and you need to write everything. At first you need to make sure that you are connected to proper Wi-Fi or not. Just cross check it. You need to enable SSH at first. Okay, SSH is enabled. Allow public and no use password authentication. It will be better. Now here you need to see the host name properly. You better open notepad and note all these things. Set host name. This is the host name. You don't need notepad, but as you are having notepad, so you should use it to note all these important things. Then you need to enable SSH. If it's not enabled, enable it. Now you need to set username and password. I am setting username as shadowbytes. Wait a minute, shadowbytes 2023, but you can use any username as per your choice. Now I will be typing the password. Let me remove this default password. I will type my own password. Okay, now here configure wireless LAN. Basically it is nothing but, oh by the way, this is username. You need to note your username as well. It is necessary. In many video it says you need to type the IP address of your Raspberry Pi, but let me make it very clear, you don't need to type any IP address. Just follow the steps what I am showing and you don't need to type any IP address, or you don't even need to remember the IP address of your Raspberry Pi for what I am making this feed. Okay, let me type my Raspberry Pi not Raspberry Pi, my Wi-Fi password. Let me select the time zone properly, Asia, Kolkata. If your time zone is, if you are from another out of India, then you can select your time zone accordingly. Keyboard layout US, sound when finished. Anyways, everything is set up. Now just click on save. Now click on write. Click on yes. It will take a lot of time to write image on your Raspberry Pi. In the meanwhile time, you can do some other works and then come back to your seat to do the rest of the process.
Through the highways and on we'll
go. So finally, almost after 36 minutes, Raspberry Pi OS full 64-bit has been written to the microSD card that I have inserted just now, which is this one, which you can see at the bottom right of your screen. So now just click on continue and then just wait a minute. Yeah, then just pull out your card reader like this. Now put this microSD card to your Raspberry Pi. For my case, it's Raspberry Pi 4B. Its card slot is this one, which you can see. This, you have successfully inserted it. Now let's plug in the adapter. This is the adapter that I'm going to plug in. This is the Type A to Type C adapter. If you are having 25-watt Samsung adapter, I mean this new Samsung smartphone, that phone charger is also okay, but I would suggest this adapter instead of using that adapter. Anyways, now I am putting this adapter in Raspberry Pi. Wait a minute. Yes, now let's switch it on. This is the switch, as you can see. Wait a minute, let me show you, focus it properly. This is the switch for Raspberry Pi 4B. I'm turning on the switch. As you can see, Raspberry Pi 4B is turned on, and let me see if the LEDs are blinking or not. Yeah, the LED is perfectly blinking, which is a good signal. It means Raspberry Pi has successfully, Raspberry Pi OS is installed and it is booting up. Now to display it on your screen, let's follow the procedure. Okay, So now just close Raspberry Pi imager. Now open putty at first. So type okay, open putty at first. Now you need to type the host name. This is why I have told you to insert the host name, and as you have enabled SSH by default, so no problem. Now copy this host name. The host name is Raspberry Pi. Copy it and simply paste it here. Now click on open. It will take some time. It says host doesn't exist. I don't know why. Should show. Let's try once again. Okay, click on accept. Now here you need to type the here you need to type the username. So here for my case is Shadowbyte 2023. I will type that. Okay, I have already written Shadowbyte 2023. Now press enter. Now here you need to type the password. I'm typing my password. I have typed my password. Now let's press enter. Access denied. Why? Let me type my password again. Again it's showing access denied. For some reason I am unable to access the Raspberry Pi because it's showing access denied repeatedly. Let's try it again. Let's type the password. Okay, so password accepted. Finally, I don't know why it was not accepting the password before. Now it's time to enable the VNC server on your Raspberry Pi. So for that, wait a minute. So for that, you need to type sudo rasp-config and then press enter. Okay, now just go to the display option, press enter. Here the display option is this. Press enter. Here now press enter. Okay. Now click on performance option. Not this one. Yes. On this. Wait a minute. Let me say one. Go to interface option. Press enter. Now here click. Come to PNC. Press enter. Would you like to? Would you like the VNC server to be enabled? Just press on yes, and so VNC server is generating key. It's almost enabled. See here it's showing VNC server is enabled, as you can see. So now just you need to open Tiger VNC. Okay, press enter first, escape. Now minimize it. Now open Tiger VNC viewer. Type here Raspberry Pi .local orbiter. Type Raspberry Pi. I think it will work out. You need to type the host name basically. Click on yes. Here you need to type username. For my case, the username is Shadowbytes 2023. Shadow PYTESS. Type here the username of your Raspberry Pi which you have set while writing the image on your SD card. Now here you type the password which you have set while writing the image on your SD card, going throughout the setting. Now click on OK. See, the procedure is the procedure is rather complete. So let me show you everything properly. As you can see, I haven't connected any. This is my Raspberry Pi, and I haven't connected any keyboard, mouse, or anything. I haven't connected anything with this Raspberry Pi. Here you can see all the USB ports are completely blank. Ethernet port, I haven't connected Ethernet. And this is the Raspberry Pi. Anyways, this is the Raspberry Pi. I haven't connected anything, and I got the display of Raspberry Pi here. You can see I haven't connected any mouse or keyboard. Still I can write anything. Still I can access the Raspberry Pi, as you can see, through my laptop's trackpad only. I'm using my laptop trackpad to access my Raspberry Pi's mouse. Raspberry Pi's, as you can see. Let's open all LibreOffice Writer. It will take some time because as the image is written on SD card, within few minutes it will open. I can writing anything using my laptop's keyboard only. I don't need to use any external keyboard. As you can see, I haven't used any external keyboard. You can see that I haven't attached any external keyboard or mouse with my Raspberry Pi. On bottom right corner you can see the Raspberry Pi portion, and the main screen I am showing you everything. As you can see, let's open a browser. Don't say. Let's open a browser. By the way, if you don't set any default browser, it will select Chromium as your default browser. Let's open my channel. I'm just kidding. By the way, by default, your browser search engine will be DuckDuckGo. You need to change it from here. From the setting, then you need to you and Google. Here you can see the search engine. Just change into Google, and yeah, everything is done. Now whatever you search, if you use Google to search, let me search YouTube. Let's search my channel. This is my previous video which got almost very few response. In this video I have shown you how to install dual fan aluminum alloy made armor metal case on Raspberry Pi 4B. Anyways, so this is how you can do the headless Raspberry Pi setup, and without using any monitor, keyboard and mouse, you can install and boot up Raspberry Pi OS on Raspberry Pi 4B. Although it is applicable to any Raspberry Pi, even in Raspberry Pi 0W, you can use the same procedure. If you want to know how to do it on Raspberry Pi 0W, you can comment down below. I am having Raspberry Pi 0W as well, so I can show you the Raspberry Pi 0W process also. So yeah, that's it. This is how you can install and boot up Raspberry Pi OS on Raspberry Pi 4B without using any keyboard, mouse, even monitor to display your Raspberry Pi. I mean, even you don't need the capture card to display your Raspberry Pi's display through OBS Studio, because I have already shown. I'm saying this, you don't need capture card because in one of our previous video I have shown you that you need to have a capture card for this displaying your Raspberry Pi screen on your laptop screen. But in that case you do have to use external keyboard and mouse, but using this procedure you don't need external keyboard and mouse, as it's a complete headless Raspberry Pi setup. Headless means nothing. It means you don't need monitor to display your Raspberry Pi. All you need a laptop and a Raspberry Pi, that's it. So yeah, this is how you can view your Raspberry Pi display on your laptop without using capture card or without, and control your Raspberry Pi from your laptop keyboard using your laptop's keyboard and trackpad without using any external keyboard. You can directly control your Raspberry Pi from your laptop. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. So this was the complete tutorial of the headless Raspberry Pi setup. Here I have shown you how to install and boot up Raspberry Pi OS on Raspberry Pi 4B without attaching any monitor, keyboard or mouse to it. As you have seen that I haven't attached any monitor, keyboard and mouse. So yeah, that's it. If you like this video and find this video informative, then please hit the like button. Like target is only 50. Please help us to complete our target. And if you haven't subscribed our channel, then please subscribe it and tap the bell icon beside it, and on the bell icon select all to watch our latest tech videos before anyone else. So once again, thanks for watching. See you soon in our next video. Until then, stay happy, stay safe, and goodbye.
Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know